Today, I'm going to teach you how to manifest anything that you desire. I am going to teach you my 5-step sleep manifestation process to get anything you want. I use the quantum physics of manifestation, so the way I teach is slightly different than the way other people teach. My sleep method for manifestation is all about using the energy and frequency and vibrations of the quantum realm to create the reality you want from this field of infinite potential that we know that we live in. This is real energetic work, and when you can harness and embody these energies, not only will you be able to manifest the thing that you want, but your whole life will just fall into place. It's a much more holistic approach. So instead of just saying, yay, I wanted a watch and now I got my watch, you get to say, oh my gosh, everything in my life feels like synchronicities left and right, and it's all working for me all of the time. And then even when you face challenges, you build this deeper understanding and deeper trust, and you can attract opportunities to solve your problems faster, and your problems don't feel as hard as they used to because you have this understanding that the universe is co-creating for you. So let's dive into the sleep manifestation method. These are the only 5 steps you will ever need. On my account, I deep dive into the science of manifestation, so we go so much deeper for so many other reasons, and we talk about all these nuanced topics, but this, if you are going to understand and implement anything, this is it. You can go to the caption and download my 3 quantum wealth codes. If you want to take it up a notch, you get the manifestation steps, but you're ready to actually embody it on your subconscious on a faster level. These 3 quantum wealth codes are what I use to manifest over $500,000 at this point, almost $500,000 in my business, but definitely $250,000. So if you want the quantum wealth codes, download them for free. So the first step is in my sleep method for manifestation is to surrender. This is what I work with my clients on the most. It is the first step. It is the most important step. If you don't even do any of the other steps and just do this one, you will make it so far in all of your manifestation. You always hear people say like, God has a plan for you or whatever, but He does. The universe wants things to work out for you. The universe is co-conspiring for you at all time. And the universe is all seeing and all knowing. And in any moment, we might think we want things, right? You might think, oh, I need this particular job. Oh, I need this teacher. I need this grade. I need this car. I need to be invited to this party. Whatever particular thing you think you want, you might really feel convicted in that. And that's important because our desires and our emotions are how we listen to the universal guidance out there. But then once we understand what our true desire is, not an ego-based desire, but a true purposeful desire, once we can discern what that is, we need to surrender to the universe and trust that the universe is going to take us where we need to go. We need to surrender and say, okay, universe, this is my desire that I can feel that you put on my heart, and it is my duty to fulfill it. It is not just, oh, it'd be so fun if I had a little bit of a fancier car. It's no, universe, you put desires on my heart to give me everything. I know you are. I know you're co-creating with me so I can fulfill my purpose on this earth and have fun and live this human experience and experience all that is that you offer. And I'm going to surrender to whatever you give me, even if it's hard, because I know you have my best interest in mind, and you can take me to the future I desire, and even well beyond the limited future I can envision in my head, and you can take me somewhere so much faster. I am here to serve you. I surrender. One thing I see my clients get caught up so much, we were just having this talk in my membership to code, is releasing the how. It is so easy to get caught up in the how, especially if you're an entrepreneur, because you literally have to do the how. You have to post on social media or write your emails or make your sales page, whatever the thing. You have to do things in your business so people can buy from you, right? If you just meditate all day, no one will know what your product is. So what you do isn't important, but there is stuff that you need to do something to get the word of your business out there, right? You know, sometimes as a business owner, if you've ever ran a business, a side hustle, whatever, it's easy to get caught in the how. But how do I make a good post? How do I post on social media? Oh my God, it didn't convert. What do I do? And it's really easy to get stuck in the masculine steps. I always tell people business is a really excellent spiritual tool because it has to teach you the balance between the masculine and the feminine, the doing and the trusting. And the surrender and the trust is so hard. And sometimes in business, we get so caught up in the how, and we want to do all of the steps, and we feel like we need to control everything around us. We feel like, okay, I want this result, so I have to do this, 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 this. Oh my God, they didn't work, so I blah, 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 blah. And we make it all about ourselves, and we are trying to control the situation. But we don't need to control the situation. We just need to surrender and trust. What we need to do instead, this is the most important manifestation step, that's why it's first, is you need to think of the reality you want. Why did you start this business? What is the true thing you desire? If you didn't need money, if you already had billions of dollars, what would you be doing? And vibrate in that future. Feel that future. We're going to talk about how to manifest that future in the next steps. But for now, just know what that is and surrender to the universe and say, okay, universe, guide me towards this. This is the desire that you gave to me. I am willing to do what it takes. Guide me. And then you get to take inspired action from it. Sometimes though, your inspired action isn't going to be the action you want to take. Sometimes you're going to get weird guidance from the universe that confuses you or feels hard or isn't what you thought it was going to be. Sometimes this inspired action is going to be like, okay, I know I need to post on socials. I'm terrified of creating videos. I'm terrified of putting myself out there and having people laugh at me. I'm terrified of rejection. I'm terrified of doing all of this work and having my business fail. Maybe you have these fears. So the guidance that you got that it's time to start posting felt really scary, but you know it's right too. And that's why surrender is so important, and let the universe help you. Because when you surrender, when you get the guidance, okay, it's time to post on social media, and you do it, even though you're scared, you're putting that energy forward that says, universe, I am trusting you. And because the universe knows you are trusting it, it will co-conspire even faster because you are doing the work. I use this example of my members in Decode the other day. The way I feel manifesting is in general, but especially the surrender step is, it's not you just surrender and pray in your corner all day and never take any action, but it's like if you had a frisbee in the ocean and your goal was to get the frisbee, your desire was to get the frisbee back. If you surrender to the universe and you get the guidance, the universe would say something like throw the frisbee towards the shore so you can just ride the waves there and it'll be super easy to get it back. But if we don't listen to the universe and we get in our heads, we're like, okay, I have this frisbee, I need to throw it, and then I need to catch it. Which way should I do it? Okay, let me try this. And then we throw it, you know, like parallel to ourselves. And then to get the frisbee back, we can get it back, but we're doing it the hard way because then we need to swim and fight all the breaking waves and, you know, tumble. And then the frisbee gets pushed back deeper and then we have to go deep. And it's a whole big thing that if we had just surrendered and trusted, yes, we still have to take action. Yes, we still have to throw the frisbee and swim to it, but riding with the waves is a whole lot easier than doing it the other way. So surrender and trust that you are being guided is the number one step. And if you can do this and take inspired action at all costs, you can always manifest your desires. And even if you have no desires, if you aren't sure what you want, if you're one of those people who are like, I actually don't really know what I want to manifest. I mean, like a little more money is nice, I guess, but I don't really know what my purpose is. You know, surrender is even more important for you because surrendering to the universe, then the universe can say, okay, you're surrendering, you're willing to do what is meant for you. So I'm going to tell you and I'm going to give you that more guidance. And so you're going to get that guidance faster when you surrender. Surrender and trust and follow that guidance no matter what is really, really important to manifesting. You can't say, oh, I want to be a millionaire. And then the universe says, okay, then you need to work nights and weekends getting your master's degree so you can, you know, get this other opportunity that is meant for you. And it's like, oh, but that's hard. Well, then you didn't surrender. You're still acting in control. So true surrender to the universe will help you manifest your desires and discover your true desires that you want to manifest. Step 2 to manifestation in my sleep method is love. So you want to love, feel the feelings of love in your body. I also go through these steps in a more, and I give you homework and action items. I actually have a whole course on this. So if you want a course on these manifestation steps, you can go to the caption on YouTube and you can check it out. Love is the most important emotion to tap into. Love is the only real emotion, and all fear is fake. Love and light is a feeling you can tap into no matter what your external reality is. When you create from the present moment, when you think about a future you want, when you think about the thing you want to manifest sometime in the future, we can't do anything as our future selves. We only have our present moment to do anything. So when we keep saying, oh, life will be better once I, manifest that weight loss, or once I manifest the man or the money or whatever, it won't be, because you're living in the energy of, but the future will be better. The future will be better. But all you have right now is the present moment. So you need to make the present moment feel that way. And you want that thing because you think you'll feel more happiness, more love, more light, more joy. And so the more you can tap into those feelings now in the present moment, the more you will bring those realities that you desire towards you. So the present moment is the only moment we have to create. And when we tap into love and gratitude, these are the only real emotions. Fear is fake. One way to think about this is that, think about the sun. We have day, we have night. But even when we have night, the sun is always shining. The sun is real. The sun is shining 100% of the time. Light is always there to be tapped into. Just sometimes our planet turns away from it. We turn our back to it. So it's night. We can't see it. We perceive, oh, it's dark now. But the darkness is false. It only looks dark, but the light is right there and can always be accessed. Light and love is real. That's why your positive emotions attract things way faster in your life than your negative emotions. If you keep perpetuating negative stories all of the time in your head, yeah, you can attract negative things because you put so much energy towards those thoughts. But if you have mostly positive thoughts, and then every once in a while you have a thought like, oh, but what if it doesn't happen? Just clear it, move on, feel the love again, shift back into love, and you'll be well on your way to manifesting the reality you desire. So in my sleep manifestation method, the next step, the third step, is Envision. So this is the step where you visualize the specifics of the future you want. So some of us are specific manifestors and some are non-specific manifestors. So use the degree of specificity for your visualization that makes you feel the best. So if it makes you feel happy to get really, really specific, like I'm I'm picturing this scene in my head. Okay, I got my affirmation wall, I got my pink geode photo, I got my white wall. Like if I'm picturing this in my head, and then I picture my phone with a literal font of my Thrive cart, that's the system I use to make sales, and I picture the Thrive cart notifications like ching, 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 and I feel the emotions in my body. That's a really specific scene for me to manifest. And you can do that if it feels good. But then let's say I try to imagine oh, and what am I wearing? And I begin to feel blocks and weirdness, oh, but what if I don't own that shirt? I don't know. If I feel weirdness around it, then I immediately drop, just don't worry about that specific thing. Only worry about the specificity that makes you feel good, because good and light and joy are feelings of love, which is step number 2. If you aren't sure if you're specific or non-specific, just manifest to the degree, visualize to the degree that makes you feel happy. If you aren't sure about anything, feeling a feeling is fine. That will guide you in the right direction. So as long as you can feel a feeling I feel so trapped. Maybe you hate your life right now. Your kids are constantly needing you. Your husband does nothing. Your job is so draining and exhausting. You're getting no help whatsoever. You're busy every second of the day and you just feel trapped. What I would do is, even if you don't know, I don't even know what I want. I don't know what's possible for me. I don't know. I just can't do this anymore. If that's you, just vibrate in the feelings of freedom. Imagine what it would be like. Okay, what if I didn't have to work? and then vibrate in the energy of having that freedom, even just for a few seconds. And even if you have no visual pictures going on up here, that's okay. Just feel the feelings in your body. Freedom. And that can be envisioning for you. The fourth step is to energize. So now you surrender to the universe, you called in love. Those first two steps are the most important, because if you always surrender and love, you will live a harmonious life. And that's why we want to manifest the things we want at the end of the day. We only want the car, the house, whatever, because we think it will get us more happiness. But if we just surrender and love, then we are happy, and then that's the whole game. But I'm still going to help you manifest specifics, because we're humans here for the human experience, and we get to experience all the things on this earth. So surrender, love, envision, and then energize. Energize the deep surrender, the deep gratitude and connection and trust you have with the universe. Energize the love, the level of love you felt before this moment. Increase it. Keep cranking the power dial to let your body fill with infinite love, a love so eternal and powerful you didn't even know this was possible. Increase the potency of your vision in your head. Picture brighter brights, picture glitter, picture music, picture taste if you have it, or smell. Energize this vision, and whatever you are manifesting, double it. Double the feelings of freedom and joy and self-confidence. Double the 1 million to 2 million to 3 million. Stretch yourself. Energize this. Put all of your feeling and your being into this vision, acting as if you already had it. Energizing this vision is how you will quantum leap to that next level, because the whole manifestation process is just transmuting current energy into the energy of the opportunities that you wish to manifest. And then the last step is play. Have fun with it. The worst thing that you can do is have these visualizations and want to, manifest this desire and manifest these realities and do all these things, and you feel so good. And then, you do your meditations, your visualizations, then you get up and say, okay, but is it here yet? Why isn't it here? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, well, maybe I just have to say more affirmation. Relax. Get out of your head. Your negative stories are okay. And the more massive acceptance you put on them, the more you can shift them out. And remember, love is the only truth. And along with that, play. Remember, the universe is only love, and laughter is the fastest way to raise your vibration. So you get to play in your manifestations. Pretend like life is a game. It is a game, so play it. Have joy and lightness, and don't take it so seriously, and enjoy each step of the journey, and have fun with it, and have excitement for the opportunities that come your way, and don't feel like you need to control every step of the house so you get that outcome. Relax, release. It will happen for you. Surrender, trust, laugh along the way. Know that the universe is just taking you safely on your journey, so you just get to have fun with it. Remember, your eternal soul came to this earth to have this human experience, so you might as well enjoy it. I listened to a near-death experience on the YouTube channel Shaman Oaks, and there was one woman, and she was serving in the US Army, and her convoy blew up, and her body was hurt in the explosion, and it's a near-death experience, so she died for a few minutes. But in near-death experiences, people have these incredible moments with source energy, and she said she was looking down at her body, and what they saw was they actually had her body, so she was in an explosion, so she got hurt somehow, but it was as if it was like an avatar in a computer game, like when you're doing create a sim, and they were playing with, okay, what if your arm what if your arm fell off, what happened? What if your leg fell off, what happened? And then they would play through the rest of her life key moments to see how it would play out. She said she was laughing like crazy with the other guides that she was with, and they're having so much fun with it. It seems so morbid, but she's like, no, it's not. It's just part of the human experience, and you go through challenges in your human experience, but they don't have to be so heavy and disastrous. And she's like, we were cracking up. She's like, my right hand, like, oh, what if my right hand got chopped off and I had to write with my left hand? And she's like, we're watching me, like, as if it was a TV show, write with my left hand. And it was so funny, like, oh my God, look how bad our handwriting is. And we are cracking up. And she's like, taking that level of lightness with the challenges that you have to face on this earth is the key to just living. You have to have challenges, but your attitude with those challenges is all that matters. So the last step is play. Have fun with it. Have a lightness to it. Don't hold so strongly to your opinions and beliefs and the steps and the how and the outcome and all that stuff. You just get to play. So that is my 5 steps, my sleep method for manifestation. I would go to the link in bio. If you like these, you'll love my quantum wealth codes. Those take an even deeper dive to actually begin ingraining new beliefs into your subconscious. So these steps become a whole lot easier because these are the conscious steps you take, but your subconscious is doing 95% of the work on the back end. If your beliefs do not match up to the wealth you want to receive, this isn't going to work too well for you. So I would download the quantum wealth codes if that's what you're looking for. And then you can also grab my course that teaches you manifestation. It is a 5 full-length videos, and we dive into everything about manifestation you could ever know. And of course, you can always join my membership Decode, where we go so deep decoding the universe. We talk about like every topic under the sun, manifestation. We talk about astrology. We talk about plant medicine. We talk about healing in all levels, lessons we're learning from life. And we joke like every day about how it's like this hive mind and how we're all like manifesting for each other and we're seeing the same signs and we're all upward spiraling, and it is a vibe. So if you like these 5 steps and you want more, take what you need, and I'll see you next week.